Gregory Helms.
Allegedly? Come on, JR. Helms said he saw exactly who did it, and it was all because Helms didn't think he was a good fit for their stable. And after what just happened to him, it looks like he was exactly right.
The facts do seem to be on Gregory Helms' side. But I have to wonder if Michaels isn't making a rash judgment here. It's too bad things have taken such a turn for the worse, because I was really looking forward to seeing this superstar in Shawn Michaels' new stable.
Yeah, but you heard what Michaels said. This isn't DX or Evolution or any of those gangs. There's no place in their group for a thug who jumps people backstage just because he disagrees with them.
Well, keep in mind, all we have are secondhand reports of Gregory Helms' account of the attack. Prudence would indicate that we wait until all the facts are in before judging.
What the heck are you talking about, JR? Who the heck is Prudence?
Ladies and gentlemen, Raw is live tonight from St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler.
These Minnesota fans have been waiting a long time to see the Raw superstars in action, and I know they're not going to be disappointed.
They certainly won't, King. The Twin Cities are never going to forget the day Raw came to town.
He saw that one coming. These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fan for that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly. He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath. Uh-oh. Come on, you gotta stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's gonna happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now. He's not going to get caught with that one.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, sir. Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
He countered that one perfectly. Oh, no, this is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayer. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball,
he's blocking his opponent. You know what?
The angle slam! I don't believe it!
And here's the pin! He's trying to make peace for the Heartbreak Kid, King, but I'm not sure Shawn Michaels is having any of it.
Of course he isn't, JR. The showstopper has been around long enough to know that the minute he turns his back on someone like this, he's gonna get a chair across it. I don't think HBK is...
My God! Sweet chin music from out of nowhere!
square. Shawn Michaels saw right through his act. He wasn't going to fall for it.
I hope HBK hasn't made a terrible mistake here, because that's one superstar you don't want to make an enemy of if you can help it.
Spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
You know what? Cool
On the way to the ring,
You're looking at.
from the Caribbean, weighing 230 pounds, Carlito. And the opponent, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kurt Angle.
Welcome to Raw, live from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm Jim Ross with Jerry the King Lawler.
I know I say this a lot, JR, but I think tonight's show is going to be the best one ever.
You might be right, King. Of course, the Raw superstars always seem to find a way to outdo themselves every week, and that shouldn't be a surprise.
What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words.
It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much.
We could have a pinfall here, JR. His opponent telegraphed that one.
There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now. Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh, my gosh, JR. You can't go long without tapping out to this. I don't understand why you like Carlito so much, JR. What, did he lie to you and tell you that you were cooler?
These top rope moves are always difference makers for better or worse.
Wow. Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all. He's attacking his opponent. You know what?
The angle slam. I don't believe it.
He went straight for the pin. No flies on him.
Well, it looks like we're not taking on any more recruits after all. It's gonna be you, me, and the showstopper. Just the way we wanted it.
And man, am I happy about that. We both joined this gig to work with Shawn Michaels and get ahead. But there's only so much room under the learning tree. Me, you, and that other guy. Three's a crowd.
You're telling me I'm just glad HBK believed my backstage attack story because he was pretty set on bringing that jerk in.
Yeah, I think you convinced just about everybody. Now come on, put on that neck brace. We gotta go meet up with the boss.
Don't bother. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Sean, what's up? We were, just talking about...
I know. I heard. Everything. You two are responsible for me attacking an innocent man. And why? Because I thought he'd attacked you, Greg, and you're hardly innocent yourself.
But...
Save it. I've got to go and try to make things right. And the three of us are gonna have a very long talk about this later.
I knew it! I knew it was a setup all along!
Oh, please. You believed everything Gregory Helms said, and so did HBK. But the question remains, how can Shawn Michaels atone for his actions last week?